right, guys, testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome to another live stream, guys. We're going to get started shortly, so just bear with me, okay? We're going to get started shortly. Welcome. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. Can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure you guys are able to hear me well. Can you guys hear me very well and clear, loud and clear? Just testing. Yes. Yes, perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. Can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure. You guys are able to hear me well. Okay, guys. Very well and clear, loud and clear. This is amazing. Just testing. Yes. Yes, perfect. Awesome. Just going to be testing one last time here, guys, and we're going to start the live stream. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to another live stream, guys. Okay, guys. This is amazing. Awesome. Just going to be testing one last time here, guys, and we're going to start the live stream. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to another live stream, guys. All right, guys, welcome to another live stream, guys. Excited to have you all here. Welcome to all of our members that are just joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna get started shortly, so just bear with me here. All right, guys, welcome to another live stream, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. Let me know how you guys are doing. Welcome, guys. We're just gonna refresh everything right now. We're going to go to gold here and see if there's any potential opportunity on gold. together. We were looking at some gold sells from this morning. I believe it was somewhere around here, if I'm not wrong. Gold ended up dropping nicely. I was looking at potential entries down here. Ended up dropping over 100 pips, which is insane. But at this point would have had to put like a nice bigger stop loss here. It happens, guys, at this point, you know what I mean? At this one, I wasn't really comfortable with this one here overall, but let's take a look and see. It's 6 p.m. right now. We'll see if we could find any potential opportunities for this evening. All right, let's continue to look here, chat. And I'm actually going to let our free Telegram group know that we're live as well, so just bear with me here. I'm going to let them know that we're live. All right. I have posted that in there. We got Holistic Hacks. Hey, Pedro, missed these past Asian streams. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for checking in. Yes, I'm happy to have you guys here. All right. Just going to refresh everything here. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me know if you guys are looking at any specific pair. That way we can kind of look at it together and kind of dive in a little bit deep and see what opportunities we could potentially find, guys. All right, guys, give me 1 second here as we wait for a couple more people to join in. We're just going to wait for a couple more people to join in. I don't know what's going on. Oh, gosh. This is brutal. What is going on with the system here? Oh. All right. Just gonna wait for everything to reboot here for a sec. But like I said, as we get a couple more people to join in, guys, let me know in the comments, what are you guys looking at? That way we can take a look at it together. I'm excited to have you guys here. I know you guys asked for the Asian session, so here I am, guys. Here I am. Take advantage, guys. I'm live right now. We got Tech Store Moz. Let's go, my man. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just waiting for a couple more members to come in, guys, and then we're going to get started and just dive in. So we got our mic back up and running, thankfully. So God is good. We got that up and running. You guys should be able to hear me better now. My voice should be coming back now. Yeah, we got my man Tech Store Moz from Mozambique. Let's go. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Happy to have you guys here. Remember, guys, we do these live streams twice a day, okay? Just yesterday and the last few days I wasn't here because obviously I lost my voice. And we were having some issues with the mic, which was all sorted out now. My man Tony, thank you, bro. Thanks for checking in. I'm doing much better now, as you can see. My voice is a little bit back now, so. And the mic is finally working again, so at least now I don't have to be screaming. Okay, so let's just take a look at gold together and see what we're looking at overall. Let's start off on the daily. Daily really kind of helps me always understand what we're looking at overall, chat. And the daily closed bearish. However, it doesn't really mean anything to me at this point. Like, we didn't close below any level, so we're still kind of within this range. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame at this point, you know, it gave us the second break here. So yes, we're tapped into this order block, which was kind of a zone that I had in mind. However, we also have to keep in mind that we do have the 2 breaks, okay, and we are tapped into this 4-hour order block. So I'd like to see how the 1 hour would react at this zone. So here's the deal. 1 hour right now has formed a level. If we were to break above this level here for gold, okay, above the wick at least, okay, or at the, sorry, above here, not the wick, at least, and then we get a second retrace, then at this point I would like to see the market give me another break. If we have the 2 breaks in our direction here, we are now officially bullish. Regardless of the 4-hour being bearish, we are now officially bullish in my eyes, so we may be looking at buy positions. Now, keeping in mind that the 4-hour is bearish, okay, in this case, what I would like to see is the market break below these lows here, okay? Now, again, this is the 1 hour. I'm not talking about the 4-hour. This is the 1 hour. If I could get a break below this low here on the 1 hour, then this gives me a stronger confirmation that we're looking for sell continuations, right? Number one. Number two, otherwise, I would have to see gold come all the way back up to this order block over here. Most likely, it's going to do 1 leg here, and then we could see a drop, right? So this is what I'm seeing here for gold, where gold could push up here to these highs, tap into this order block, and then give us a push back down, breaking below this low, and then giving us a confirmed sell continuation, right? So that's something that we have to kind of keep in the back of our minds as to what we can anticipate for price, okay? Let me know in the comments so far if you guys are understanding that. Good? Good? Okay. So that's something that, number one, is kind of crucial to kind of understand how we approach the market. Okay. Now, another thing that I'm looking at here so far with gold is, you know, being in this 4-hour order block, to me, I got to be careful, right? As a trader, I got to be careful because the market showed respect in this area. Okay. The fact that we actually had this wick here and closed just above this order block level indicates to me that this level is being respected, okay? So I need something to tell me that the market is not respecting this area, okay? If the market does not respect this zone, then there's a higher probability that we could see the market continue its move up and we can start looking to buy gold back up, okay? That's basically it on the higher time frames. Anything in between, I don't really care, because at least on the 1 hour, I need to know what the 1 hour is doing. So at this point, depending on what the next few hours bring us, we can then determine if we're looking for sells or buys on gold overall. We got Mason. Welcome, Mason. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so let's move on to... Let's take a look at GJ overall. Like, let's look at some pairs. I haven't looked at pairs in a while, so let's take a look at GJ and a couple other pairs here, chat, that we could look at together. And then, so let's say GJ here on the daily. So what's going on here on the daily? So the daily only really has not even 1 break, technically speaking. So the daily technically right now, chat, is still technically bullish. Okay, we have multiple breaks to the upside, creating higher highs and higher lows. We only had 1 level of liquidity taken here, which you can see the market did take liquidity at these levels. but essentially like it hasn't really broken below these lows. So to me, it just doesn't really mean anything other than the fact that we didn't even get one break to the downside. It was just a pullback. So right now, essentially what I see here in the markets is most likely the market's reacting to a 4-hour, kind of maybe this zone here, but I have to look at it and see if it's a valid 4-hour order block or something, which we can see we have, well, the market right now, one sec, let's go back up to the daily here. So it seems like the market right now, to be honest, even here on the daily time frame, like it's not really tapping into this any order block here that is of my interest. We did tap into this weekly order block here, which you can see it is kind of still bullish here on the higher time frame. Do you see the weekly here? Tapped into this weekly order block right over here. Okay, so I mean that's obviously stronger than the daily in this case. We go to the daily, we've tapped into this weekly and technically daily order block. You know, mitigated here, but technically here it's also an order block at this zone here to me in my eyes, but we'll have to just wait and see what it looks like on the 4-hour as well. So let's go down to the 4-hour here, because the daily I didn't get a clear order block here on the buys. The only clear order block I really see here is all the way down here, chat. So we could see price come down there, the lows, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's look at the 4-hour here so far. What are we looking at on the 4-hour? The 4-hour, we have a clear 4-hour order block right now, right over here. Okay. That is a clear 4-hour order block right there, chat. Okay. And what I want to see here for price, we got 4-hour. Let's look at the 1-hour. So again, what's the 4-hour here? 4-hour is looking bullish. So we're bullish on the 4-hour, chat, and we're at a 4-hour order block. So price is respecting this zone. Let's look at the 1-hour here. So the 1-hour is the only one that right now on the 1-hour is still bullish. It's still bullish. It's just grabbing massive liquidity here. So 1-hour is still bullish. Yeah, 1-hour is still bullish here. Actually, let's go back up and see if there's any 1-hour order blocks. We got this 1-hour order block right here. Let's look at the 15. Give me 1 second here, chat. 1 second. Let me know in the chat if you guys are understanding so far the explanation I'm giving you guys. Let me know if you guys are understanding it so far. Again, I'm just trying to drop some sauce here for you guys. Drop as much value as I can. We got Josias in the house. Let's go. Mason, yes, very well explained. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Awesome. At least, honestly, all I care about is just helping 1 or 2 people. If it helps you guys, then that's the most important thing. And I appreciate the feedback because then at least I know I'm on the right track here. Okay, so next, guys, and I need you guys to pay attention to this because this is actually important. Trust me, it'll help you guys a lot with your trading. So just pay attention. Give me 2 seconds here. We're going to cover this literally in 2 seconds, okay? So just bear with me here. And welcome to everyone that's new as well. All the new family members, welcome to the family. We're going to dive in deep, guys, okay? And yeah, we're going to dive in deep here. I just need to check one thing and then we should be good. We got NH, let's go. Love your inspirational reels / shorts, bro. Your content has had a great impact on my trading career. That's amazing to hear, bro. I appreciate that. Those inspiring words, man. It just motivates me to continue to create more content for you guys. So thank you for the feedback, my man. I will continue to do that with my wife and continue to create more content for you guys. So that's amazing. Okay, so like I said, give me 2 seconds. I'm just literally researching something here. And then we're just gonna dial right in here. Okay, so let's continue. Like I said, I just wanted to do a couple of changes here, but let's continue. We got EGRYR. Is it continued? Sorry, your comment just wiped out there for a sec. Dropping or going? Okay. No, we're probably going to look for buys, to be honest, the way it's looking. But we'll have to wait and see, though. Okay, so now, excuse me. So now we have level formed here. We'll see if it actually respects this 15-minute order block here. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. If it breaks below this order block here, then Then I'll probably target my next 15-minute order block, which is all the way down here. Okay. And then we can kind of go from there. So like I said, as of right now, we're looking at potential buy positions. I'd like to see how the market's going to overall react here. You know, we've got a couple breaks here to the downside. I'd like to see what the market's going to do overall. I'll keep you guys updated, but overall, my overall kind of bias is buys for GJ, okay? We're looking at potential buys here for GJ. I'd like to see how it reacts from these zones here on the 5. Maybe once we get a little bit more volume, maybe pre-London, we can see a little bit more volume kick in, okay, guys? Is there any other pairs you guys want me to cover here while we're at it? I'll look at USD/JPY in the meantime here. Let's take a look at the daily. USD/JPY, let's see here. Okay. All right, guys. So what are we looking at here on the daily? We actually ended up reacting to this daily order block. Check this out. So the daily order block was actually respected nicely here. You can see it right over here. If we go down to the 4-hour, actually, let's go back up to the daily. The daily right now is just technically, it's still technically bullish, okay? We only had one break to the downside. Actually, hold on. We had 2. So it's bearish right now on the daily. But let's take a look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour is still bullish right now still. Yeah, so the 4-hour is still bullish. We have this 4-hour order block here for USD/JPY. Okay. We go down to the 1-hour. The 1-hour, we also have a 1-hour order block right over here. Okay. And let's go down to the 15. 15, we have this order block right here. Yeah, guys, we're going to take a look at gold in a second here. Just let me finish this. So yeah, everything's looking like potential buys here for USD/JPY. Okay. And like I was telling you, I think gold may be shorts, but we'll have to wait and see though. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to just take a look at it in a second here. We also have this 15-minute order block right over here. So overall, looking at potential buys here for USD/JPY, that's kind of my overall outlook, to be honest. And I like how we did actually close above these highs here. So when we've got lots of clean traffic on the left-hand side, we should see the market give us a nice retracement and then see a nice push up. All right, so that's what I'm looking at here for USD/JPY. Now let's take a look at gold. We're gonna go back to gold here together and take a look at it. Okay. So, like I was telling you guys earlier, gold is still bullish, okay? So for me, in my eyes, obviously on the daily, it's still bullish. However, in my eyes right now, we've tapped into this 4-hour order block, okay? Something to keep in mind, okay? However, the 4-hour is bearish, okay? We have, you know, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, right? We just tapped into here. I also noticed that we have this massive rejection here, and we also closed within this order block here, okay? Something to keep in mind, chat. So really right now with gold, we're stuck within this kind of consolidation range, okay? Depending on this, if I get some sort of price action indicating we're looking for buys, like on the 1-hour, you know, we start, you know, doing a shift of structure, then at that point, then we're looking for potential buy continuations, which we can kind of target the highs up here, and then we can even go up a little bit further. But as of right now, the way the market is looking, we could maybe look short-term sells, right? I could look at potential buys if it gives me the price action. But as of right now, we're still kind of within this range. So if we go down to the 1-hour, if you look at it, the 1-hour right now is still technically, at this point, we are still technically bearish. We're not looking for buys, right? So if we're not looking for buys, where could I see the market give us a potential entry or retracement? Well, we have this 1-hour order block right here. Okay. If we go back up to the 4-hour, that's also a 4-hour order block right here. Okay. So now I want to look at the 15. What are we looking at on the 15-minute time frame? Well, I don't really have any clear. Well, yeah, you know what? We do. No, we don't. We don't. We don't. That's not an order block. That's clean. So I don't really have a clear 15-minute order block. Other than here, I guess, but it's not really the cleanest, but I guess it still counts. Right here. So we could look for sells, like I said. But we're gonna have to wait and see what the market does once we get a little bit more volume here. Yeah. I have to wait and see if the market's gonna pull back into these zones, but we could look for something like this here, chat, on gold. Give us a nice retracement, tap into this order block here, this 15-minute order block. We could get like a double top or something and then look for the market to drop. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Did you guys understand that explanation? Did you guys understand that explanation, guys? Give me a thumbs up. All right, so who's ready to back test in the meantime while we wait for this trade setup to happen? So 1 second here. We're just gonna delete all of this. We got Jesus, Pedro. You only have 1 trade per day. Maximum 2, bro, to be honest. Maximum 2, but yeah. I try to just keep it at 1 trade per day. Maximum 2, otherwise I call it off. Mason, just waiting to get my phase 2 login today because of all the updates with TFT. I've waited almost 2 weeks. That's crazy, bro. At least I got it now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The wait is over, bro. The wait is over. Thank God. We got Josias in the house. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. All right, guys. Let's live test, back test together. Okay. I'm just going to refresh this because we got to see. Okay. So let's go to dashboard here. Let's play this off here. Okay, so this here is an account that, you know, I used to kind of practice back and forth, especially now that I've been doing like indices and stuff, moving over more into futures. It's always good to like backtest, especially when you're implementing new things to your strategy. Like I said, I used to do a lot more kind of like swing trade, like longer term trading. And I've shifted over to kind of like intraday. So like in and out within like anywhere between, to be honest, like 15 minutes to like an hour, sometimes maybe max 2-3. But like before I used to trade, and I would be like overnight trades, like anywhere between like 2 to 3 to like the whole day or a day until the next day. Right now it's different. Now like I like to be in and out of trade positions, so it's kind of like different. But either way, like I'm here to kind of share this with you guys and kind of show. So if you guys want to see kind of where I'm at here with this, you guys could see here right now. And again, with this is kind of hard because with this replay, FX replay, it's pretty good. The only thing I don't really like as much is the fact that some positions I entered accidentally double on one of these, but some positions it doesn't when you're looking for your entry and you're waiting for a candle closure, if you do it slow, it usually goes up too quick and then I miss the opportunity, or I wait too long because the candle, the way the back testing software works is kind of messed up a little bit. That's the only thing that kind of sucks, because when it's live, you're gradually seeing it, and the moment you see it actually close, then you can enter, right? Or you can go down to a even smaller time frame, like a 1 minute, 3 minute, and just make sure that it's above like a certain level that you're looking for, right? But with the back testing tool, it's kind of like hard because it's candle per candle. So if the 5 minute candle closes, sometimes it might close a little bit higher, so I might miss my entry, or on the 15 or whatever. But that's why with this, I have it. It's kind of sucks because you'll take a loss, an L sometimes, because it'll close too high, or it'll look like it's closing high, and then when you press the next candle, it literally just creates the wick, so you don't know if it actually closed or respected that level. Either way, we're gonna back test together. You guys are gonna see live, and just see how like I implement my strategy on a day to day. So let's do this together, guys. I'm excited. Okay, so let's start off fresh. On a new day. What time is it here? It's 12. Okay, let's start next day. And by the way, welcome to everyone that's new. And if you guys have any questions, just ask it away in the chat below, okay? Okay, so right now we're looking at US 30. We're going to go up to the daily. I just want to understand where we're at on the higher time frames. I'm going to clear the chart, start fresh. Just look at the markets completely fresh, okay? Where are we on the daily? Obviously, we can see that on the daily, we are still technically bullish. Like, I mean, we had one break here. This one didn't break below. We had kind of multiple breaks to the upside. So we are still technically bullish on the daily time frame. Now, if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, what are we looking at on the 4-hour time frame? Well, the 4-hour time frame, we have quite a few breaks here, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We got 1, 2, 3. Like, we're creating higher highs and higher lows. We've got one break on our favor here, okay? And so let's take a look here at what we could potentially look overall. Okay, so next, let's see here on the 4-hour, creating higher highs, higher lows. We've got this 4-hour order block right here. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. Okay. Beauty. Seems like this 1-hour here, we might see a closure here. Let's look at the 15. So the 15, it's about 9:30 here, chat. Let's just let this play out here for a bit. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? All right. All right. All right, guys, so let's see if we enter some buy positions here. Gonna do a 40 pip stop. I'm gonna do 40 pips here. That would be a 1-to-1. And then let's say we would target a 1-to-2. Let's see what happens here. See how this candle closes here. Like I said, sometimes it won't give us that nice entry, but it is what it is. We got the nice closure. We're getting a nice pullback here, so I'm going to see if I enter some positions here for buys. All right, just going to risk 1% here. Just trying to manage my risk. Okay. All right, team. All right, chat. You guys ready to see what happens here at this point? Again, at the end of the day, remember, trading is all about probabilities, right? As traders, we don't have to have in our mindset that it's always going to go in our favor, right? Probabilities, but as long as we have an edge on the market, we should be good, okay? So just trusting your plan, edge on the market, cool. All right, cool. So we're about to hit TP1. We literally just by a hair have hit TP1 right now. We tapped in at 32 pips, above floating 20 pips. So just be careful here. At this point, I would say start taking some partials. But let's see what happens here. Okay, so there I should have took my partials there. Let's see if we get a second chance here. Okay, at this point I'm securing partials, guys. Okay, took 50% just to play it safe here. Okay, now the nice thing about this is also understanding that we actually have taking partials, but in reality here, we took partials at 30 pips. So a lot of people, that's all they really catch, right? I'm moving my stop loss to entry. This is active risk management here. And let's just let the trade run. Let's see what happens. All right, cool. So we got a 1-to-1. And at this point, we tapped into a 36 pip win. Not too bad. 1-to-1. Again, like I said, 36 pip win here overall. Let's see. And again, this is all about managing our risk and close positions here, $700. So again, not the most ideal, but still $700 in a couple of minutes here. We entered here at 12 and you would have taken it in about 135 in about an hour. That's not bad. $700 in an hour, guys. I mean, where else can you make that kind of money? Okay, so let's continue. And like I said, there's traders out there. This is 36 pips, guys, okay? It looks like a lot because I have a bigger stop loss. But there's traders out there that literally barely catch, like even on the live streams, barely catch 10 pips, 15 pips a day, right? So imagine catching 36 pips on a 1-to-1. So obviously 1-to-1 because you're putting a little bit more risk. Obviously, could you do less? Yeah, of course, you could do a little bit less. But I try to do this much, or at least like 30 pips or so, depending on the news, maybe even a little bit wider, just because the markets tend to, create manipulation sometimes, right? So we actually play this out just to see if the market was actually going to pull down or continue to go up. Either way, at this point, we secured our profits, which is the most important thing. And there you have it. So at least at this point, we did our due diligence. We got a piece of the market, and that's all that matters. On to the next. Let's move on to the next day. clear the charts here. By the way, welcome to everyone that's new as well, guys. If you guys are new here, welcome to the family, guys. Happy to have you here. Make sure you guys subscribe below. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and come say hi in the chat as well. Okay, now let's go back up here. Let's see here what's going on here. All right, so we're still looking quite bullish, creating high highs, high lows. Cool. Let's look at the 4 hour here. What are we looking at the 4 hour? You guys are quiet tonight. What's going on? So we're stopped out at this 4 hour OB, so that's good. I'm just gonna wait and see here on the 1 hour. 1 hour is choppy as heck, guys. This is like really choppy, but still won't stop me here. One hour is just all over the place right now, so I don't really see anything, to be honest. There's no clear breaks, nothing that really interests me. Actually, if we go to the 1 hour here, we have this 1 hour order block right around this zone here. That's about it though. Nothing else really interests me here so far. What is it here? 9:30. 15-minute will be here. Okay, that's mitigated. Let's continue here. That's the only thing I don't like about this backtest tool here, guys. Literally at this point, it's a little bit too high up on my entry, but this would be kind of like what I'd be looking at potential buys here. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I would just do 30 pip target here. That's kind of my target one. Just don't like that closure is too high up. If it closes way too high up here. Okay, that's actually better here. Damn. All right, take profit smash here at this point. Ah, geez, hold on. I accidentally moved it. That was 60 pips. Damn, I should have just, but okay, at that point I should have just placed the order, but it's all good. I won't get the profits out of it, but you guys will see the actual result here. So that's beautiful. I was well beyond a 1 to 2 here at this point. 60 pips profit win. Let's see what ended up happening. Market could just continue to kill it. Let's see. Is it gonna hold it? No. Oh. Maybe. Nope. Oh. Yep. There you have it, guys. Look at that. Beautiful win. 80 pips, 1 to 2. Call it a day. Take profit 2 smashed. Done. Okay, and again, like I said right there, at that point when they did that little retracement, that should be. But you see how the back testing tool doesn't help me here, because then it just like I let it play and then the thing just closes all the way up. When I'm watching this live, obviously I'm gonna get in a little bit earlier. You're Jesus Fuentes, you're going right break even B. I'm guessing RB, I guess, right to break even. I mean, 1 to 2 regularly. Yeah, I just focus on 1 to 2 because the markets could do anything at any given time, right? So I typically like my targets are 1 to 2. So sometimes they'll reach 1 to 3. 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. I've seen some of them just like run up 100, 130 pips if I would have held it. But for me, at the end of the day, what matters is securing profit. And yeah, if you guys want to trade live with me and my students, guys, you guys could check out my VIP Inner Circle. The link is in the video description below for that. Also, if you guys want to get mentored by myself, you can send me a DM through Telegram. I do have a mentorship program available as well for that. All right, let's continue. You guys will see. So far, back-to-back 2 wins. Not bad. Again, this one was killed. Like, we killed this one. It's like 93 pips. I was going to just enter, but at that point, you see, frick, it didn't count it because I didn't press the place order. It's all good. Let's continue on to the next. And as you can see, remember I told you guys, sometimes 1 to 5, 1 to whatever. Look at this. I wasn't lying. Look at that. 141 pips. That's a 1 to 3 because obviously I'm risking 40 pips. But no drawdown on that case. And sometimes you will have drawdown, guys. So, like, some trades will be smooth like this. Some trades will be drawdown. It is what it is, right? But for the most part, we're winning more than losing at this point. So that's the most important thing. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, let's go down to the 4-hour here. Okay, I see this 4-hour order block right over here. All right, let's go down to the 1-hour. All right, let's go to the 15. All right, let's just play this out here. Actually, no, let's wait. Let's go down to the 5 here. Okay. One second here, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's see here what we got. Don't like how there's no volume, the rejection from the top. So at this point we went into 22 pips profit, but back to break even. Let's see how it reacts to this zone. All right, what time is it? So it's still 11. Wait. Why is this 11 p.m.? All right, guys, we're not even trading in the right session time. So right now, let's just close this off. So we're up 800 bucks. This is not the right session to be trading in. Let's just move the stop loss to entry here. I'll take, just for the heck of it, 50% off. And then I moved it to break even. This is not the right session to be trading in. For some reason, the back test maybe put me back. It's like 8 p.m. What the heck? I'm like, what is this? Anyways, let's see what ends up happening, but I don't see the market going up. That's why the market didn't have any volume. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. There's no volume. Either way, seems like the market almost about to hit TP1 at this point. So yeah, see, there's no volume at this point. Either way, guys, break even here at this point. We're in profits. It came all the way up to about 28 pips profit. Right now, it's about floating 16 pips profit. I don't know why the back test just put it on the wrong time, but let's just play it out for fun. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Cool. On to the next. Again, it's important the timing, because US 30, you don't want to be trading it at 8 p.m. Do you guys get what I mean? And then if you look at it here, 10 p.m. That's why there was it was just ranging. And then London kicks in, right? So on to the next. Let's move on. Let's clear the chart, start fresh again. It's all good. We still made something. I think we profited 400 bucks. There you go. 400 bucks, 700 bucks, right? So we're up 18,000 so far on the balance. And I just started this not too long ago, like beginning of this week, this account. Okay. So let's check the timing this time first. There we go. So now the timing's a little bit better here. Cool. Let's look at the 4 hour. Cool. 1 hour. Cool. We got this here. Let's get the 15 here, chat. Let's go. What do we got here on the 15? We've got another 15 OB right here. Justin, yes. So obviously, either way, we've taken on live. You guys have seen it like right now with the back test. We've taken 3 wins so far. Okay. But I don't know what happened with the last one. Like the last time I pressed on it for the new session, it took me to, I think it took the next session. So that's why there was no volume. I was like, why is there no volume here? So that's why. It was like, it got me in at 8 p.m. and that's not the right time to be trading. You want to be trading this around in the morning at 9:30 a.m., especially anything that's indices or like futures or whatever. Like US 30, NASDAQ, S&P 5, you want to be trading after 9:30 ideally. You can trade it before if you want, but ideally around 9:30 is when you want to be trading these instruments. When it comes to gold, again, gold I can trade during nighttime. Typically, I trade gold with my students live. We caught a beautiful gold win last night. And I usually send those type of trades to my students around nighttime. So around like pre-London, like later around like 10, 9:30, 10, around there, 11. And that's New York time. Abraham, what do you think about BTC would do? It's going to probably pull back, my man. I don't see it going back up anytime. Like not... not further out because it's way overbought. So it needs to have a retracement. Longer term for sure. I'm so bullish on Bitcoin longer term, like as a long-term investment, but trading wise, there needs to be a retracement for sure. I hope that answers your question, my man. Guys, if you have questions, just bring it on, guys. Like, take advantage that I'm live right now. I'm telling you. Yeah, just take advantage of them live. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let's continue on here. Let's see what happens here with this setup. Let's see if we can get a more solid win, which is what I like to see. Yeah, we usually catch some pretty solid trades. I just gotta wait patiently here, chat, and see what happens. One second here. All right, so. All right, so let's see what happens. We're going to see this live right here as well. So let's see what happens here. Let's back test here. Okay, cool. Oh, we're super bullish here. Okay, cool. This is another order block right here. All right. So I might be looking at buy positions here, chat. Just carefully, just watch here. I just want to go back up to the higher time frames and see where we're at. If we're not at any major order block or anything, I don't think so. 4 hour, no, I don't think so. Okay, so we're good at this point, but let's just see what happens here. Let's see. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Oh, frick. Okay, we got a super strong bullish impulse here. I don't like that because it just doesn't give me a better entry, but let's see if it pulls back. It's so bullish at this point. So my entry would have been kind of around here. If this was live trading, I would have entered here. But sometimes it gives us a pullback. Come on, deeper. There we go. Now at this point, I would probably be a little bit more comfortable entering here. Let's see. So again, we got a 1-to-1 here. That would be the 1-to-1 level. And then we look at 1-to-2. It's a little bit more riskier, but let's see what happens here. It's a little bit more of a high risk setup, okay, guys? But again, I'm going to try and manage my risk and just kind of go from there. Again, remember, it's all about probabilities and just managing your risk here. I'm not risking too much, only 1%. And let's see what happens here. You actively manage it. If you see it struggling, then you just get out, guys. You know what I mean? If the market's going to struggle and not push up, then you just get out. All right, chat, we've hit TP1. What I'm going to do is take partials here. Take 50% off here at the table. All right. And I'm going to move my stop loss to entry, chat. All right. Make it officially a risk-free trade. And let's freaking go here. We're killing it. Let's let it run and see what happens. All right, chat. So here at this point, I'm going to take another 25% off the table just to kind of secure more profits and then just let the rest run and see what happens. We're officially at break even at this point. So, okay, there we go. So that was it. That was our catch for the day. Again, at TP1, that was 40 pips, and we were able to reach a peak of 68 pips profit for the day. All right. So there you guys have it, live. You guys are backtesting live with me here. Again, you can see that that was a beautiful $1,200 win. Again, you've seen in the past, I can show you here in the past, guys, we've caught 3,200, 2,900, 2,100, right? And this is just backtesting, 1,500 profit, you know. Again, managing risk, only 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 if it's a loss. And again, I think one of these I did double. It was this one. This was a mistake. It was just
See, it was exact numbers and everything. This was only supposed to be one loss, but I guess I pressed it twice and it did it twice. But if you see, for the most part, like, look, 2,300 profit, 3,000 profit, 2,800 profit, 3,000 profit, 2,800 profit. Oh, you guys aren't seeing it, are you? I don't know if you guys are from here, but let me push it up higher. Can you guys see this now? You guys should be able to see the profits and stuff, but yeah. So 2,300 profit, 3,000 profit, 2,800 profit, 3,000, 28, and so on, right? So, and then obviously you can see losses, right? You see the 2,000 loss, 2,000 loss, right? And so on. So far we're up 19K profit. And let's just continue on here. And again, you will see, right? As long as you manage your risk, it's fine, right? So let's continue on to the next. So again, we got in here on this trade at 1150 and we smashed TP, almost not TP1, but almost about 1.6 risk reward ratio at about 68 pips profit. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go to the next day and let's rinse and repeat, guys. Any questions for me, guys? Any questions for me before we continue? Any other questions here? Okay, let's continue here. So like I said, let's look at, so daily's looking bullish. If we look at the 4 hours, looking pretty good. We're gonna just mark this 4 hour zone here. All right. It's 1 hour zone right there. Okay, let's look at the 15 here, chat. 15 seems like it's still ranging. We just had one break here to the lows, but overall not too bad. Okay, so now we'll just leave. Yeah, you know what? No. Okay, so I'm just going to go down to the 5 here. Let's see here. All right, I'd be looking at buy positions here, guys. I'd set just a excuse me, 40 pip stop here. Targeting about a 1-to-1 here. Let's see. What time is it here? It's 11. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's see here. Got saved by the bell here, son. Not liking the rejections, guys. Oh, shoot. Not liking the rejections here at this point. Let's see. It's probably going to keep pushing down, but... yeah. Jeez, at that point, that's brutal. Okay. So that was a losing trade on that one. Yeah, I didn't really like the rejections here at this point. I was about to take my positions off here as I saw 1 rejection, 2 rejections, 3 rejections, 4 rejections. I was like, you know what? It's not good. But either way, okay, that is fine. We had out of a couple wins, I think we had 3 wins in our back test here. 3 wins, we got 1 loss, okay? So let's move on to the next. Let's go to the next day. And it is 9:30. Okay. All right, it's getting closer to 1 here at this point. We have news at 2. Let's see what the market does. Okay. So we have tapped into this order block here. Let's see. Let's see. So there is news here, guys. So I just this is a little bit more higher risk. So I would say just like a 50 pip stop loss here. See what the market does. So just I would say just like when it comes to news and stuff, just give it like a 5 to 10 pip breathing room, okay? And then let the market do what it has to do. You got to give it some breathing room here. Because news could just like, even though technically everything looks good, we're tapping in the order blocks, this and that. News could just boom, knock it out, right? So it's like, at this point, I'm just showing you guys potentially something that would be higher risk at this point, because the market could do whatever it feels at this moment. So just letting you guys know. Yeah, it seems like news is not helping in this case. Plus, I don't even know what the results were, if it even shows you here. Just says high impact, actual. I don't think it actually tells you. So it kind of pushed it up, but it didn't do much here. See, that's the thing. It doesn't help that either, right? Like if the US dollar, for example, is bad, then obviously we won't want to be trading gold here, or US 30. Jeez, all right. So that's why it's best to wait till after news here, guys. But you can see even with the news here, right after, just boom. It is what it is. It happens. And at this point, we went 25 in. On to the next. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You guys are seeing this live anyway, so. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Let's look at the 4 hour here. All right, guys, we have more news here, so I don't know if I want to be trading with the news, but we'll just do it just for example's sake here. So we'll do the 40 pip target as TP1 here, and then we'll do a TP2 at about 80 pips. No. Well, in this case, because if we would be risking because of news, let's see what we could do here. Let's just see. Again, this is just testing it. Again, that's what back testing is for. You could just see and play with it. But this is with news here, chat. So let's see what happens, because news might mess it up. All right, there we go. So at this point, we are up in profit, guys. So right now at this point, what I would say is we're about 0.6 here. So about 34 pips in profit. What I would say is just manage your risk as much as you can. So I'd move my stop loss about 50% now. And then if you want to take partials, you could. I'm going to just let it run a little bit more. See. Oh, we do have the news though. Well, okay, TP1 has been hit here. I'm going to take 50% off. So I've secured 50% of the profits here. I'm going to now officially move my stop loss to entry. Okay, so now it's officially a risk-free trade. Let's see if we're going to get our finally our 1 to 2 here. But with the news just being weary here at this point. But again, yeah, we're at break even and we already took partials. So let the market do what it has to do. Let's go. We're almost, we're currently floating 57 pips. Not bad at all. So solid day, 57 pips. That's probably as anticipation in news right now. But I just want to play it just for fun. Let's see what it does. Okay, beautiful. So now we've secured pretty much. We can secure right now. It tipped at 71. We can secure 66 pips if we want. So what I'm going to do, chat, and actively manage my risk. I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm going to ride it. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay, we're getting, once we get a lot of rejections like this, I'm going to take, let's say, let's take 50% off here. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to move my stop loss, trail it. I'm going to move my stop loss trailing it to the lowest area here. And then let's let it ride and see what happens here. So at this point, guys, like at this point, we've already tapped into 75 pips profit. So at this point, like we're just, it's kind of like more like having fun at this point, and like kind of like, okay, letting your runners run, and it's just extra profit that you can compile, right? But yeah, let's just let it run, let it do what it has to do. And if it comes back in, at this point, we've already secured about 50%, 60, 25. So we secured about 75% of our positions. This is why it's important to actively manage your trade, right? So if you already secured 75% of your positions, do you really care if it hits your break even? Not really at this point, especially when your break even is already up in profit. Like, do you see how the break even? I put it at this next level of support, so I'm going to move it up a little bit higher. If it hits it, it's cool. It's going to hit it with profit anyways. So let's just keep riding it out. Let's see what happens. Let's look at the time here. So it's still 2:30, I guess. Let's see what happens up until 3. Okay, there we go, guys. So now we've officially hit a new high, 89 pips. Let's keep running. Is there any order block that we should be aware? Well, yes, literally the target that we have is this order block here. So most likely we might be able to tap into it. We'll see. There we go. We tapped into that order block. Congratulations, guys. We got another win. This one was like one of the higher risk reward ratios at this point. So again, at this one, that's 105 pip or 106 pip win, or 105 pip win, sorry. And basically we had basically we had a little bit of drawdown, but barely any drawdown. You can see right there at the entry. So yeah, this is literally it, guys. Like, this just goes to show, right? So when we were all the way right here, we took 50%. Right here, we took another 25% when we were at 72 pips profit, and then right here we took the rest, right? But you see how you're able to kind of actively manage it all. And kind of just go with the flow right there, right? So And again, our account, we're up 18 still. See how even though we had those two, we had the 3 wins, 2 losses, and now we have 4 wins and 2 losses so far. So again, not bad as long as you just kind of stick to your strategy and continue to push. Do you see how I'm like even just backtesting with you guys just consistently over, not letting anything really affect you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Any questions for me, guys? All right, guys, give me 1 second here. 1 second here.